Avebury, Wiltshire, a place that is surrounded in mystery and intrigue. What could possibly go wrong? Hello everyone. It all began this morning just before 5 a.m. when I packed up and I drove all the way to Wiltshire to go on a night wander with my great friend Hedley Thorne. Hedley is the co-host of the Wessex Ways podcast, and I had the honour to be on the podcast a few months ago. I'll put the link below in case you want to watch it. We were going to take a walk around the largest stone circle in the world while delving into the history, myths and legends that still captivates our imagination. We decided we were going to film our adventure. However, as we started to explore, some areas were off limits. The rain started coming down by the bucketful, and the wind started picking up, making it almost impossible to film. Probably won't be able to hear anything because of the wind. That didn't stop us though. We decided to try and face the elements and the spirits that lurk around Avebury. Well, I can't really look at anything. I don't think this is working. I think that this is just gonna be a walk. We started off from the Red Lion.
Yeah, so this is the Red Lion. It was built as a farmhouse in the late 16th or early 17th century. So it became a coaching inn in the early 19th century.
Okay.
And it's got one of the more spectacular ghostly apparitions. There's a phantom carriage that clatters through this very yard.
Oh my word!
And also inside you've got the ghost of Florrie, which haunts this pub.
Oh wow!
I'm gonna have a look through the window. I know people live here, but the ghost comes through.
Yeah, that'd be scary. That wouldn't be scary. I think we're getting too close. Don't want alarms. I don't want to set off the alarms. It is beautiful.
I've cycled here from Didcot. Had a pint and cycled back.
We roamed around the stones. Oh wow, look at that. Oh, this is the Volva stone. I always thought that it looked like Great Britain, to be honest. It's amazing. Wow. Can't get much, no? Yeah. He walks around Avebury's chapel. So, the chapel?
Yeah, there's the chapel. Shall I tell you about this chapel? Avebury Chapel with a quiet garden movement. Oh, these are the stones behind us. Place of worship in Wiltshire.
It's okay. Oh, wow. Oh, that's great.
There you go.
Wow.
The quiet garden lies at the back of the chapel with a simple flower border and 2 stone seats. There we are, so this is the bit in front of us.
Right.
Although it's small, the view over the 4,000-year-old standing stones is truly remarkable.
Look at you.
My garden.
Aww.
It's one of a small number of surviving so-called 5-mile chapels put up after the passage of the Nonconformist Act of 1665, which prohibited dissenting ministers from preaching within 5 miles of their former livings. The chapel is located at the very centre of Avebury Stone Circle, the largest stone circle
In the world. Yeah. We visited the wishing trees. Those are the wishing trees, beech trees, and as you can see, it's got All ribbons on. Everybody's wishes. And guess what? I brought mine. Oh, and I always remember where I put it. And we were past the tall king's trees, which by night are eerily beautiful. So these ones are the tall king trees. These are the beech trees that inspired Tolkien Ents. And there's one of these trees that's got Sam written on it. I think Samwise Gamgee. I don't know which tree though. But the devil's seat, we thought about challenging the devil. So now, I'm gonna need you to give us a demonstration. It's a natural seat in the stone. If you sit down and you look up.
Colin is wet. And look up, yeah?
Yeah, look up. Okay. When you look up, that's a chimney.
Yeah.
And if you're in the vicinity of this stone and you see smoke coming out of the stone, the devil is holding court. So we're kind of lucky. Okay. And if you do need counsel on the devil, you run around the counterclockwise 100 times and the devil will appear. And that's why I was saying run around it for 99 times and then piss off the devil. By the time we were on the avenue, we started seeing some daylight. Thank you. Unfortunately, the camera was soaked with rain, and this is where the audio started to go. So I'm sorry you're missing out on all the conversation that went on. We walked up the hill where we got a beautiful view of Silbury Hill, surrounded by water because the area is flooded.
Further that way, it's further down. Where it used to be. Yeah. There's a little channel now.
Nice. I can still do a video. It's a well things from that exactly to plan.
Well, exactly.
It doesn't always work. So the first time I came here to use this kind of longbow was with my mum. Okay. How long ago? 20 years ago. Oh wow. It's amazing how long it is, and we only accessed the first part of it. Yeah. My friend's dog.
Yeah.
My friend's dog does not go in. She refuses to go in. Eventually, we made it to West Kennet Longbarrow. Absolutely stoked. There are some parts of the videos where the sound is really muffled, and I put some subtitles on for you so you know what we're talking about. Take the volume down and enjoy. Avebury. He was a Wiltshire butler. And he used to work in an asylum. He used people in the asylum to dig this for him.
This is amazing, isn't it?
Hold on. I got to put this down, and I think that's cool. I can't see anything anymore. I lost.
We are surrounded by dead. The prominent dead in
I think the one or two that were children.
This was built on the hill for a purpose, wasn't it? So, if you think about this, but you've got streams and water and probably a very large settlement somewhere between here and Silbury Hill down in the valley. So you've got the springs, which would have been a settlement. And what they do with these long barrows is they put them not right on the top of the hill, but as you look at the hill from the valley, they're prominent, they're on the line of the hill. Right. And so they buried their prominent dead in these places. Yeah. And you could look up to the hill and effectively see them. Right. If you see what I mean. And so that's why the long barrow is up here, so high up. It's kind of a shrine to the dead.
We kind of hoped it was going to be a beautiful day, so we had coffee. We have people that come here with EVPs and EMFs and things like that to look for ghosts and answers. What do we have?
We have
coffee.
We have coffee. Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheap coffee.
I gotta tell my mum. Hey, guess what?
Hello, Mum.
Hello, Mum.
Hello, Mum. I mean, the original.
No, it didn't.
I mean, they're still ancient. Don't get me wrong, they're still ancient.
Yeah.
Probably from around
Silbury Hill.
Silbury or maybe the Henge, but originally they wouldn't have been there. And notice that they face east as well. I don't know if there's any sort of. So, I mean, we know that, say, prominent people are buried here. We've already said about why this is here, why it's on the brow of the hill. It's probably, a big settlement, and not just in the Long Barrow, but around here you will have, thousands of people buried. So, I mean, it was a firm, but this is not a small effort. Everything around this area has taken a lot of effort to do. You've got the Wansdyke Hill.
Yeah, I remember that.
It's more recent history than this, and then we're going back 5 times as far for the building of this, 6 times. And back then, I mean, you didn't even have rudimentary tools. You probably had antler picks and stuff like that. Yeah. How do you get these stones up here? The motivation to build something like this.
Yeah, must have been really important.
And that motivation has to be fueled by beliefs in the afterlife. Yeah. So you're standing at probably, the oldest, most sacred site in this whole area. No. Going back that far, maybe even the most, sacred and spiritual site in the whole of the United Kingdom that still exists.
It's the biggest.
It is.
It is the biggest.
Wayland Smithy was built not long after this. It's a matter of a few hundred years. Wayland Smithy was basically a copy of this on a small
and
scale.
I can see why.
Yeah. And it's no coincidence that the Ridgeway runs past both of them. You would have seen this from the Ridgeway, and it's up on the hill.
It would have been white, so it would have been nice and bright and visible.
Exactly. So
it was made to be seen, not just to bury someone.
Yeah. So, but the people buried here would have been people that were well known from the community.
Druids, priests, and stuff like this, probably. Yeah. Just gonna put it everywhere. You go away.
Let's stop the music because I don't know what's coming up next. Go ahead.
Is it you people go away?
That was YouTube.